on a journey, you want to get the tank full on your or battery if you're having an electric car. So you start your day with meditation. If you've experienced some peace and calmness and joy, you feel like you're full inside. It's a little bit like money in the pocket. It's, you go, you can there, you have some peace and joy to give to somebody. And usually if the day has been challenging or turbulent, I very much look forward to an evening of sadhana or meditation.
I had an accident some time back and I had a continuous pain in my upper part of thigh, and I never went for an operation because I didn't want to go through an operation. It was for a couple of years. Now, when we were having this one of the sessions where we were explained how you can actually start to make physical changes, and in that process, I was actually healed myself. It took me 3-4 sessions, and I can happily say that for now almost a year, I don't have the pain, and I'm healthy. My pain has gone away, and I don't feel any physical challenge on what I was having for a couple of years.
My transformation was so obvious. Everybody noticed, my family, friends, and then I continued my journey with Buddha CEO since then. I have been meditating and I join almost every single program that comes with Buddha CEO.
Without a warning, I just black out and have these vertigo episodes. All that is something that is way past in my future. I mean, in my past, sorry. So no more such blackouts, no more such headaches, no more such vertigo issues. So a lot of benefit from the physical aspect of it. The emotional aspect of it has been, again, tremendous when it comes to in the work environment also. Become more collaborative, understanding of different cultures.
We are doing meditation for self. When self is peaceful, self is loving self, everyone encompasses in that. So that helps, and it helps you to understand the viewpoint of a person who is bringing you an issue better, because you empathize with the situation, empathize with the person in that situation, and take a very pragmatic decision.
Namaste, very good morning, great afternoon, and good evening, dear friends and masters. On behalf of Buddha Quantum Foundation, I, Namita Singh, warmly welcome you to the day 13 of our ongoing program, Presence. Spiritual practice is the art of knowing how to generate happiness and handle suffering. Just like a gardener knows how to make good use of mud so as to grow the lotus flowers. So far, we have understood that how meditation takes care of our physical health. When we allow our body and mind to rest, healing comes on its own. Yes, meditation teaches us to cure what should not be endured, and meditation teaches us to endure what cannot be cured. Now we will learn how meditation takes care of our mental well-being. Post meditation, there will be guest speakers also joining us, and it's a great opportunity to listen to their journey. So Chandra sir will be joining later. We can start with a meditation and what we do in meditation, just to feel the presence within us. First of all, we will be doing heart elevation technique, where we just relive the moment of our life. It could be our past moment, relive the memories that makes you feel elated. Whichever moment that makes you feel elated, just relive that moment so as to invoke the higher emotions. And when you do this process, it becomes easier to get into that emptiness. And besides, it's good for our immunity as well. The posture for that, you have to place your hands on your chest area so as to feel your beautiful heart, the seat of all emotions. And then we follow the breath mindfulness meditation, where the posture remains same, like clasping, except for the hands. You have to clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, and place them comfortably onto your lap. Sitting in Sukhasana or on chair, couch, or sofa, you can cross your legs at your ankles and make yourself most comfortable, dear friends and masters. And eyes have to be kept closed, come what may, because eyes are the gateway to the outside world, and meditation is the journey inwards. You have to just observe your natural, gentle in breath and out breath. Whenever you feel distracted, come back to observing your breath again and again and again. This is what you have to do. Thoughts will be there. It is natural to have thoughts. It's okay. Whenever you realize you are into thoughts, come back to observing your breath. So let us start having fun and frolic with our breath, dear masters. Let's get into this meditation practice, which is a fun practice. Enjoy the experience.
Dear friends, dear masters, with a great intention to connect with ourselves, I'd like you to keep your hands on your chest area and with your eyes closed, specs removed, rest your attention on your beautiful heart, and with a relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. With that slow, relaxing breath, connect with the center of all emotions, which is nurturing all life. With its higher vibrations, your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Feel it. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of this loving heart, which is constantly helping you experience life greatly with its emotions of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude, joy. Can you move yourself into a higher emotion by simply imagining or bringing up an experience from your past of love, of joy, of gratitude, of compassion. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet to help them heal, to help them elevate their understanding of life. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to spread that energy to everything and everyone by making an intention. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Feel. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love, compassion, kindness, joy are all the ways to experience that connection, to move into coherence between body, mind, and this energy, the field. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Resting your attention at the root of your nose or anywhere on the nose, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath at that point. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. No sounds in the mouth, no forms of any kind in the mind. Meditation is not imagination, is not visualization. Meditation is to empty the mind, observe the breath, and allow yourself to slowly notice the mind becoming less and less of thought, calming, relaxing. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to go into that emptiness, calmness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. When the mind becomes empty, all that energy is channelized into the present moment. Allow yourself to merge into your breath. And allow yourself to experience that greater calmness, emptiness. All emptiness is energy. This is the limitless field of energy, the quantum field of existence. The longer you stay connected to this field of emptiness, the more you resting your mind, the more you dissolve your past. The longer you are in this emptiness energy, that blackness, the more aware you become, the more mindful you become, and be in the present. we are less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer you stay merged into this field of emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more miraculous experiences you draw into your life, the more meaningful experiences you influence in your physical reality. Stay aware of that emptiness, the darkness, the field of no body, of no thing, the field of light. This is your greater mind. The more you are in this field of emptiness, the more inspired you become, the more intuitive you become. It's truly an honor and privilege to be exploring higher aspects of life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express your gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge leads to many newer experiences. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn many things, for helping you experience many things in life. Be deeply grateful to this beautiful nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the angelic kingdom, for filling our lives with inspiration, beauty, energy, and more. Give thanks to everything you use, the technology, all the companies, government systems that support and make our life so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoy the session. World Health Organization, United Nations, when they declared World Meditation Day, in their webpage, they wrote about meditation. Every human being has the right to attain highest levels of physical and mental health. And in that context, they declared meditation is a great way. Highest levels of physical and mental health. So mental well-being is a big thing these days. The stats are staggering. If you go about stats, that how many youngsters are suffering from some kind of a mental illness, how many middle-aged people are suffering from it, and how many senior citizens suffering for various reasons. Middle-aged people suddenly find nothing to do, empty in life. Senior people, well, they're doing a lot of things, but suddenly now they don't have anything to do. Dependent, grossly, on others, youngsters' lack of understanding, confusion, utter confusion prevailing, pressure prevailing on them, so much pressure on them from environment to do better, always to succeed. Tablets can be given when physical problems are there. What can be done to the mind? A chemical goes, when you identify something as a chemical substance, chemical to chemical. But the mind is thought energy. So what to do with it? In order to not make somebody think the way they're thinking, we can do interference into it by making a person to put to sleep, or give hormonal things to make them move to a different state. But the original state will return back the moment that hormonal effect is gone. The moment the person wakes up from sleep, the original state comes back because it's coming from somewhere else. And so mental health medication, dear friends, is got to be an energy level medication. What is energy level? Thought is energy. So it needs to be rested in most cases. In most cases, the problem that we see, in most cases, can easily be solved when the mind can be rested, and that's meditation. That's one of the biggest quotient that is increasing and improving for everyone is IQ, which is not just intelligence, mental health, and then intelligence, two things of the mind. We're talking fundamentals. Now you can go into the specifics of specific this and that, with this disorder, that depression. But the fundamentals, when they're solved, automatically it applies to many of the illnesses. Less fears through meditation, less mental rumination, and more feel-good hormones. We have guests and guest leaders before we listen to them. A brief on mental health. So 3 things. Less mental rumination. So our thoughts are coming lesser and lesser and lesser as we regularly practice meditation. This is understood. Thoughts become lesser and lesser during the wakeful time too. It's called mindfulness gets developed when meditation is done. And mindfulness is to be aware and then become non-judgmental about a moment. So that means we have to let go of the past. It'll happen in due course. Perhaps already happening for many people. That we stop thinking about unwanted things unnecessarily. So mental domination is reducing. And so that means that chaotic state in the mind of constant this and that and this and that, all of that just goes with a projection into the future. Projection of the past of how it's going to really affect me. Everything. The projection of poorer understanding that unless I please people, I can't live. Poorer understanding. You got to please people to live. Why is it necessary? Because you're not empowered from inside. Constantly seek external validation. But something has to give us the empowerment. Knowledge will give us empowerment. Awareness of applying the knowledge will give us super empowerment. So one is mental rumination, reducing mental rumination. Every meditator, regular practice, for sure, those 50,000 thoughts are coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, perhaps settle at 5,000 thoughts or something. all the unwanted stuff is gone. So things that put pressure on our mind and our body are gone. Second, now fears. Now fears are the source of the fuel. I mean, they are the fuel for the thought. The fears that are there, which are going into the past or the future, now fears with a knowledge and understanding, fears come down with experimentation. Now, physiologically speaking, they also notice that there is an area of the brain which is responsible for producing fear hormones is shrinking for people who regularly meditate. First part, the mental rumination is coming down because they see in a brain scans of meditators that all states of different parts of the brain are becoming coherent. The conscious mind activity, particularly, is coherently there. In brain scans for meditators, you'll notice that every area is firing, all areas of firing circuits, they're coherently there. Coherency means that you are focused on doing some specific work, then one area being overactive and another is not underactive, which is the case with rumination. Second, the fear center, which is in the subconscious mind area or the limbic brain area, a small part of the brain, there's a fear center called amygdala. There is an emotional center called amygdala area, which they notice for long-term meditators are shrinking. What area is shrinking? The area that is comprised of fear emotions is shrinking. It shrinks, that means the fear response. Something has to be there to produce the hormones, like adrenal has to be dumped, cortisol has to be dumped, which is common from a fear perspective. Now that center is shrinking, that means these hormones, fear-based hormones, are less produced. So this is a effect of meditation, regular practice physiologically. But why are the fears reducing? Because we are going into two states. Number one, we increase our understanding every day to say that I will be taken care. Life goes on. It is my arbitrary thinking that, okay, I have to get my promotion tomorrow. My child has to get admission next year. An arbitrary time frame that we set, okay, we have to grow 100% clip in the next 3 years, and then we have to get $1 billion valuation in 5 years. Arbitrarily, we keep things without necessarily having any justification because somebody wanted it. That's all. And so then the whole thing we are chasing, and if things don't happen, we are going into these stressful modes, fearful modes of all kinds. Now, with understanding, all of those drop. Insane goals, insane judgments will all become more sane goals and no judgments. So the fears are reducing in many ways when we start recognizing and saying, I am consciousness, I am the whole, I am taken care, my thoughts create reality, I have unlimited potential. It's called spiritual scientific mindset. When that is developed, then automatically fears come down. And so meditators are developing the spiritual scientific mindset, a topic for week 5. But we are learning all components here. Like thoughts create reality, we'll learn next week. It's the underlying theme for the whole of next week. Good emotion, our health is taken care, theme for this week. And so if we have good emotion there, we are taking care of the health. That's all it is, simple equation. All health is there only because of the good emotion. So fear is reducing. A third thing difference is the feel-good hormones that are there plenty. The feel-good hormones are making us feel good, making us go into the present moment beautifully, to experience the present moment without necessarily get dragged into the past or the future. They seem to get produced for meditators. When the mind goes quiet, these feel-good hormones are produced naturally. The reason for this difference is disengaging from the past. Again, ultimately, it all come back to the same. When we disengage from the past, when we are having this nice, beautiful connection experiences, we generally seem to be feeling good. But physiologically speaking, this is what is happening for meditators. Forget about the meditators, then the brain scans and the brain measurements show that in results that these hormones, stress hormones, feel good hormones. Stress hormones keep us active and alert. Feel good hormones keep us joyful and then stay focused towards, keep us motivated. So the feel good hormones are plentifully produced in the evidential research that meditators are, it's noticed that they have more feel good hormones. Feel good hormones means feeling good for no reason. Simple. Do you need a reason to be feel good, feel happy? Do you need a reason to be feel wealthy? Do you need a reason to be feel loud? Feeling is here. Money is outside. Feeling wealthy is here. Feeling loud is here. Relationship is outside with somebody. But do we need to have a relationship to feel loud here? Do we need to have money to feel wealthy here? Do you need to have actual physical health to feel great here, greater well-being here? No, it is the other way. It is the other way. We can have them. On meditation, then it produces these feel-good hormones. They assist us to be that way. What you want, you can go into it. So it disengages from the past. A dopamine chemical, a serotonin chemical, an anandamide chemical, a, endorphins, mood, pain-relieving chemicals. All these chemicals are helping us to feel good in the moment. Forget the past, but be in the present. If you type feel good hormones in internet, you'll find plenty of charts. I don't need to show one more chart, but it is there. Today's wisdom note will cover that difference. So because of some of these core aspects, mental well-being is definitely improving for people who meditate, breath meditation particularly for sure. In general, many mindfulness activities, it is any meditation activity in general, anything that works on the mind to rest the mind in some way or the other is naturally helping the mind greatly. But we are doing a different plane, resting the mind with the state, but then connecting to the existence, being in the field to have that connection feeling, have that wholeness feeling, is a solution at a different plane. Problems of one plane are solved from solutions on another plane. Same plane works greatly, but many times it breaks. A mind problem cannot be solved with mind fully. A mind problem can be solved with an understanding, intellect plane, and then soul plane, energy plane. And so this meditation and this process, this meditation program is about an intellect, by increasing our understanding, and so that in situations we can be, stay balanced rather than letting the mind sort of take over. And then this program is about connecting to the field and to know more about ourselves as something much larger than this body. And so many aspects go down, dear friends. Mental health is greatly developed with meditation. We go into the details in some advanced programs like a coach programs of these aspects. But this is sufficient to recognize that our mental health is there. So many people who are in depression, so many people on anxiety, so many people who are having hard time even to try to pull themselves up to wake up in the mornings, were happily solved the challenges when they came into this program. We know this. And then today they become, just like any other human being, just thriving human beings. It can take a little bit of time. People who have a little bit of depressions or that kind of stuff, where the mind rumination does not stop at all. And it becomes difficult to close your eyes and observe the breath because thoughts like flood. Thoughts flood and then fears, just the emotions just go crazy. And so they can't sit for long. But do bite size, do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then, okay, open your eyes again. And then if you have to go around and settle down a little bit and then do it, but do it. Few minutes at a time, do it. You will find a ray of hope. Suddenly something will come along for you to feel like, wow, this is good. I'm able to stay for a little longer. You will stay. It will happen. Few minutes of intentional practice will definitely help, dear friends. And then those who are friends to them, relatives to them, family can need to support them. Those who have serious depression, the family sit with them and help them, sort of motivate them. Because a lot of times the motivation is not there because all kinds of stuff happens. And then motivate them, and they will be able to come out of it. But normal mental health challenges, the way that's been talked about today by many, can easily be solved through meditation practice. We must try. Before we are suddenly doing and many diagnoses and this and that. Before one must give a chance to meditation. Every psychologist ideally must have meditation in their definite repository of processes, and then meditation being the top of that thing, not last of it. If they practice, they will know the power of it. If you don't practice, it becomes a tool. Then you use the words, okay, no, I can't force, I can't give, I can't this. When you practice, you will know firsthand how powerful it is. And every meditator, on the other hand, becomes a natural psychologist to be able to understand the psyche and be able to help people. These guys become great counselors to help people to help people to come out of the situations because we don't have to do anything. Just facilitate meditation. Make them sit down, just sit down and observe the breath. Give your energy by sitting next to them. Just feel them, make them feel comfortable. That's all we have to do. Is why many meditators are able to help many people come out of serious challenges, a marriage issue, son, family relationship issues, serious money loss issues. Everything that's without any exception is getting solved many ways through meditators helping somebody else. Thank you very much. Let's go in to listen to our masters here, guest masters today they're invited. Always beautiful to listen, to get inspired. And many times we take from them their version of what an experience means, their version of what manifestation means, their version of what relationship means. Different people, different definitions for it. Their version of what the success means. It opens up into a different thinking. And so that's why, and I used to, in the beginning of my practice, I used to switch off my mind when Patriji would start, okay, now sharing session. I would just switch off my mind because it's not for me. I thought, okay, somebody else who's sharing is a healing for them. And one said it is increase your third eye capability, increase your understanding capability significantly when you listen to others. That clicked to me. And since that time, every meditation experience, I glue to the screen and listen to them wholeheartedly, fully, because there could be something to learn in that moment. Absolutely will be there. If not, my energy is there with that person right there. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Why not? We'll be there and putting that energy towards that person who is perhaps, we exchange a lot of energy just by being there. Okay, friends. So let's listen to these master's experiences, which is a very important part of the practice. That's why we have 2 days dedicated in a week to sharing and listening to the experience of people. In addition to every day, at least 15-20 minutes past the formal closure of this program that we are every day listening to others' experience too. Yes, madam. Namdaji.
Yes, sir. Vijay Kumar sir is from Bangalore and works as a business and operations manager for private company in the city. He began his meditation journey in March 2025 through the gratitude program and has been consistently practicing meditation since then. Vijay sir has successfully completed the Buddha CEO Level 1 and Level 2 coach programs, attended AMR, which helped further deepening his understanding and commitment to meditation. His passion for meditation has grown immensely over time, and he is volunteering for the foundation as needed. We welcome you, sir.
You're not able to unmute. Yeah.
Thank you, Namita ma'am. Thank you. Thank you much for that introduction. Namaste, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Vijay Kumar from Bangalore, India, and I currently work as a business and operations manager in a private company. My professional world revolves around industry-related business services. For us, everything moves fast. Deadlines are really constant, and responsibilities never seem to end. For years, I lived what I thought I was a successful life, busy from morning to night, juggling a lot of targets, managing people, and trying up to cope with these personal commitments. But somewhere, I often felt exhausted, anxious, and completely disconnected. I was achieving professionally, but uh, there was a quiet emptiness within. At a point, I realized that I was reacting more than responding. Worry more than living, of course, means I can just say living is only some percentage, that's only single digit. And thinking more than feeling, I kept wondering, is this how the life meant to be? That was a big question. I'm a very staunch follower of Sanatana Dharma, and I always believe that in this life journey, every challenge has a purpose. Still, whenever the difficulties arise, and I always questions like, why me? How can I handle the situation? And I definitely cannot do it. And these issues are continuous and always, both in personal and professional life. It always echoes in my mind. Yes, I had tried meditation earlier with some few videos and few sessions, but it never lasted. I couldn't stay consistent. The discipline required for that particular sessions and all those things I felt very hard. And I didn't truly understand, what meditation really meant that time. And it felt more likely an activity, the way of living. Then one day, life sent me a really a push where my wife, who was non-believer of all these things, has joined Buddha CEO. Some of her friend has, suggested, and she joined Buddha CEO. And I could see that, visible changes in her where she has taken a 21 days program. And I can just see her, she became more calmer and peaceful and more grounded. And her whole energy felt in a different thing. At first, I was also skeptical. I thought maybe it was just a phase. But as days passed, her transformation has become very deeper and steadier. And she encouraged me to join. And honestly, I thought, okay, maybe though I have seen, my past experiences, I thought, okay, no, let me, maybe not. You just, and I'm happy once I thought, okay, let her continue. So again, I thought, okay, let me give one push because she was sincerely pushing me. Okay, why can't you join? Just have her own join and see that session and all those things. After seeing that sincerity, I saw her in her and convinced me to give another try. So looking back now on that decision to trust and take that first step changed my life for sure. This why when happened is like in the month of March 2025, I joined the 40-day gratitude program at Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation. It has begun a simple routine, a daily meditation, reflection, and gratitude exercises. But very soon it started touching me deeply. Each session brought new awareness. I began to notice my thoughts slowing down. My mind, which was always in no, 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 can't do, can't go, can't approach, in that phase, and it started relaxing. My reactions became more softer. In fact, I started smiling more. Before, a small things was, used me, irritate me more. And now it has been shifted. Now it is not much, irritates much, and it didn't bother me as much. And I at work also, I noticed subtle but powerful changes. I could handle pressure better. I could handle meetings better. As a business manager, I'll be in a lot of negotiation, especially in commercial deals. And my focus improved. I became more patient with people, and communication started flowing smoother. Even in my family, I felt that deeper connection. As if a new harmony had entered my life, I felt like that. Mainly, this shift has come by listening to teachings of Brahmashri Patriji and the way Chandra sir explained the meditation completely. It changed my understanding. And I realized that, meditation is not about control or it's not about anything. It's about letting go. It's not about sitting still for us, or it's about quieting the mind and connecting with yourself. And yes, for all this, we have a beautiful scientific knowledge explained by Chandra sir in each and every day session. So I learned that meditation is not something difficult or mystical, it is a natural process. All it needs is a sincerity, not a struggle. Those 40 days of gratitude became a solid foundation for my inner journey. It was not just a program for me. I really think 2025 is a lucky year for me and it is a new beginning for me. This made me to join coach program, and this program elaborated the science behind the spirituality. After that, I want to give what you call as a go deeper way, and this coach program has enabled me to go into deeper way, and it has given me a new perspective, a scientific understanding of meditation. I learned how our brain waves change during the meditation, how the body heals itself, how energy and consciousness influence our everyday lives. These sessions were simple and it was very practical and powerful. Believe me, the program is beautifully combined science with spirituality. It felt like, I was finally setting this complete picture of how thoughts, energy, awareness all work together in tandem. After completing level 1, again I moved on to level 2, the advanced coach program. And this level was even more enlightening. It gave me a deeper insights into human emotions, subconscious patterns, and transformative of power as well as the stillness. Through the guided meditations and sharing sessions, I began to experience the subtle but profound changes in my energy for sure. I felt more grounded, more peaceful, and more aware of the purpose of my life. I completed both the levels. Now I am waiting for my results for the second level. But honestly, the results is already visible in me individually, not on paper, but in my heart and my work and my relationships are really improved. And other biggest change what I seen when I attended an AMR. That is a lifetime experience for me. Whatever I had learned in coach programs, that is in L1 program, this and all I experienced in AMR in that 5 days. It's one of the most beautiful journey for me, where the complete program has been taken by Chandra sir, and that 5 days were magical. First time in my life, I was away from, I can say in professional life, I was away from work, phones, and responsibilities. So I could try look within. Each day took me deeper into that silence and awareness. And there were moments where I felt completely still and as if the world has paused. And I was one of the one with everything around me, especially in one of the session where on fourth day, if I remember, I completely dissolved myself in some sort of a matter. It was like an eye form around 7 feet. I can able to see that my body has completely got transformed and it was in a dissolved state. And it was almost like 4 hours of meditation in that particular day, what we have felt. that whole experience, AMR experience, I don't have much of words. It always falls short to describe that experience. It was something intellectual and it was something to felt. This particular experience, you have to go and, experience yourself instead of somebody telling you. This retreat made me realize that peace is not somewhere outside, really. It's within us and always waiting us to be discovered. So if anyone here has not attended this retreat, I strongly suggest you, and I wholeheartedly recommend it. Please have a try, experience it. Whatever you are listening in this wisdom sessions from the Chandra sir and everything, you can literally experience it. It really an experience that transforms you from the inside and out. Today, when I look back, I see how much I have changed in these few months. I became calmer, I became more focused and more balanced. And I know I will no longer get easily disturbed to try situations. Yesterday, in fact, I had been to a one negotiation session for one of my MNC client, and the way I handled some more, and I handled the win-win situation. Of course, I don't have much of time to describe this because I'm sure there's another speaker to speak, but my decision making has improved, and I handle challenges with more clarity and less emotion. Believe me, folks, meditation has not only improved my mental state, but also my health, relationship, and overall energy. I can confidently say that it has made me a new person. As a certified coach, now I have started sharing these learnings within others who are clients I met. I always take 5 minutes of time and I will tell them about meditation. The reason being why I always have a thought in that I got this knowledge now, that is, after many decades. I don't want people to feel that, okay, I missed and nobody is there to told. So that's what I always take that 5 minutes and tell them that meditation. First, I will ask them whether they are into meditation. If they say no and all those things, then I'll just give some 5 minutes to them and say, please go and try this. Many of my friends and colleagues, after observing change in me, have begun meditating. And seeing their positive shifts brings me immense joy, really. Means most of my friends, they were suffering from some sinusitis, some gastric issues. Now they say after 20 minutes, 10 minutes or 20 minutes of meditation, they can see, sir, now I can able to breathe. My acidity problem was bit, it's coming down. This, I believe, is a true purpose to grow within ourselves, and it also, help others grow along with us. As I stand today, my heart is full of gratitude. I sincerely thank Brahmashi Patriji for sharing this global dhyana movement and showing us the meditation can be simple, practical, and for everyone. I believe every human being should do this, regardless of age, background, or beliefs. My heartfelt gratitude to Chandra sir, course Vani madam, and all the mentors and volunteers at this Buddha Siva for Quantum Foundation team, the selfless dedication and consistent guidance, have made this journey truly inspiring. And yes, I am a volunteer, and through this path, I also realized the importance of Sajjana Sangatya, which is one of the most required thing in this day and age. So, beginning in the company of my noble souls, when we surround ourselves with positive, meditative people and getting their energy, automatically uplifts anybody, and 100% our progress multiplies. So meditation is not just a spiritual practice, telling you guys, it's a lifeline. So it helps us to stay connected to our inner peace amidst of all this external chaos. So meditation teaches us life consciously and respond mindfully, and it also teaches love unconditionally. It brings clarity, courage, compassion. So every human being needs this today. Thank you very much, Chandra sir and Buddha Siva team, for this opportunity to give me this time to share. Thank you once again, sir.
Awesome. So there is no word from me to summarize what you said. You have got so many things to say. You're a perfect representation of what meditation can bring, including spreading it to everyone. Thank you, Vijay Kumarji. That quality is a meditator's quality. Somebody who truly feels that emotion, who has that experience of a transformation. And that's what we see in Vijay Kumarji, true transformation. And so that comes out forcefully. It wants to share. It wants to go out. Whether we put him on here or outside, I've seen him, is always that way. Wherever he is, that natural quality, like a flower, fragrance is going out, is what we see with Kumarji. So thank you really, really much for being that, truly. All right. Yes. So you'll be there, and let's have listen to Kalyanji. Is it there, madam? Kalyan
Yes, sir,
Garu?
he's here.
Yes. And then if people have any question, they'll ask you, Vijayji. Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. Kalyan Surapaneni sir was born and brought up in Andhra Pradesh. He currently resides in UK and works as an IT consultant. He was introduced to Buddha CEO by his sister Anupama, and his meditation journey began with the 40-day coherence program hosted by Rakesh Jalumani sir. In May 23, he then continued with another 40-day program and several other programs, including the Elevate Your Energy program by Chandra sir in August 2023, where he learned about manifestation and visualization. Welcome, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Namita ji, for introducing me. Can you all hear me? Good. First of all, good morning and good evening to the people from the West. First of all, I'm thankful and grateful to Chandra sir and the Buddha CEO team. This whole 2 years, I'm in a different perspective and it has changed me a lot. So sincere gratitudes to the team, basically. I've attended a few programs, like Namita madam said, 40-day programs, 21-day programs. I also attended one with my children, so where I did a vision board with Pradeep sir, which was so what do you call, engaging with the kids, doing a vision board, and my kids did that with me as well. Fortunate about that as well. And what changed me was the Elevate Your Energy program in 2023, where sir, in a detailed way, explained all the manifestation techniques, visualization techniques, and then I was on a different level during that time, manifestation, and I used to visualize a lot what I want to do in the next year, 2 years. So that completely was a great experience after coming into meditation. So let me share some of the experiences in detail. Like I started believing that I could change anything in life with if I have the real intent after coming into meditation. Earlier, I used to have the attitude of, yeah, this is going to be like this. We can't change this. And now I sincerely put intent, effort, and then meditate a lot, visualize a lot, and have it the way I want to have it, basically. So I'll give you an example where my daughter manifested and got admission into one of the best secondary schools in 2023, where I live in Solihull. So just before a couple of weeks of the term start in September, she got admitted into that school. This process usually takes place 9 months or 10 months before, and that was as a family, that was a huge thing for us, and we were so grateful to meditation for this. And in the last couple of years, I've achieved a lot of goals financially and work related. So due to this manifestation and visualization techniques. So my perspective is so different now. So there is no, we can't do this attitude anymore for me. And also I used to have a lot of limiting belief that work from home is a, what do you call, you can do once in a while and stuff like that. And then this work from home part was center of my vision board. And in the next couple of years, I worked from anywhere in the world. Wherever I am, I used to work from there, and I used to do really, really well. So that was a huge change, because I was able to achieve lot of activities, work related, what do you call, otherwise as well, because of this, because there is no location specific work or anything like that. So that was a huge a change for me. And I've read this book about four agreements that changed me quite a bit, where there are no assumptions, or don't take anything personally. There are a couple of others which Chandra sir will teach. Be impeccable with your speech, and always do your best. But these first two assumptions are an integral part of my general daily life. So, and on the books, so I've read quite a few books. I'm not a reader at all, so I rarely read books. And after getting into meditation, I've read quite a few books. Most of the books suggested by Buddha CEO team, whether it's The Secret, You Can Heal Yourself by Louis Hay, Placebo, Breaking the Habit, You're the Placebo, Breaking the Habit, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, a lot of books. Conversations with God was the book suggested in one of the sessions by Chandra sir, and that had a profound impact on my life, basically. Yes. So any other experiences, trying to recollect any other experiences. So I just wanted to tell you that I'm a lot more calmer at work and at home as well. So I observe the change in myself. I know this is still work in progress, and there is a lot to learn and great things to achieve through meditation, but I sincerely feel so grateful that I am on the right path. So I've also attended the AMR, or Advanced Meditation Retreat, in Pyramid Valley, Bangalore, last December, along with my parents. So that was a great energy experience when I was in the King's Chamber. So a lot of energy there. Meditation is so easy in that pyramid, and I was able to connect very quickly to the quantum field. So it was so energizing, that experience. That whole 5 days, Chandra sir planned it in such a way that it's really good. And the atmosphere there, the environment there is really good. And Buddha CEO is also organizing an AMR in the UK end of November, that is now from November 28th, for 5 days, which I am attending with my whole family, as my last experience was so unforgettable. I also encourage you all to join the AMR wherever possible. This time it's in the UK, Glastonbury, one of the heart chakras of the world. So I again want to thank Chandra sir and the whole team for giving me this meditation. Thank you.
Thank you, Kalyan Garu. It's not that easy when you've chosen a comfort and independent life, which is what a lot of people in the West are. To come into meditation practice to be still, where comfort is there, convenience is there, many ways. When challenges are there, then people come into and look for practices. But just to simply grow in life, coming into meditation is something few people do. Doesn't matter, eventually you are there. So thank you for sharing. And thank you for also just with a single call jumping into help organize this advanced meditation retreat. I'm sure through you, there'll be so much of scientific meditation will happen in United Kingdom. These are beginnings of Buddha Siva's deeper work. We've done some sessions in the past. It's the time zone differences. And so then generally it's mostly United States and Middle Eastern countries and India and surrounding countries. European countries, we've been less and less convenient times, or whatever that may be. But then I think this is where, with this advanced meditation retreat, we will sure and bound to do a lot more work in that area, in that countries. And you will be a major source for it. You can see it. Thank you. Okay, friends, different perspectives. An IT consultant, work from home, senior roles, it is possible. It brings me of an experience that Dr. Joe Dispenza documents. And of course, many of our masters also have manifested the way they would like their daily job and things in a way that it supports them to do many activities. In a way, it supports them, not in a way that you escape from work, in a way that you do that and excel there, but at the same time, you're also able to do many things elsewhere that are of interest to you, right? And Karan Garu talking about that manifestation work. Buddha Sivo is most popularly known for its manifestation programs. So next week then is nicely setting us up for learning the concepts of manifestation in this presence. And then following up with this 15-hour 5-session that I program is talking about, which will cover how to get to do it through our app. And of course, AMR is there for each of us to go deep into ourselves. Advanced meditation retreat. So thank you, both of you, for giving this beautiful wisdom, different perspectives. And Namita Madam, do you have, and then we will have either one
Yes,
of them or both of them after a short break. What time is 7:40? Yes. I'll be here for another 10 minutes. We'll have any questions to them of their practice and things you can ask them. Anybody wants to share about it, you can say it. Yes, Namita Madam, how is the sharing?
very motivating indeed, sir. You really, I felt goosebumps. Uh, uh, Perfect manner to recharge yourself. Can't be a better session. Every session is good, but there is no extent you can measure. Yes, each and every session is worth attending, must attending, and especially these two, I feel quite recharged. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I am part of this program.
Yes, any announcements, Madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Today is Saturday, dear friends and masters. So we have master class at 5:30 p.m. Just like we had the wonderful opportunity to listen to these two masters, there is young master in the evening. You can listen to her, and the topic is Heal Your Life. and the master is Bhavya Pradeep. So timings are 5:30 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. IST. Details will be shared in the chat section. Thank you.
Okay. Who is the speaker today?
Bhavya Pradeep.
Bhavya Pradeep. Okay. Okay, friends. So thank you all. Have a wonderful day. And anybody wants to have a question, so stay back and then ask the panelists today, our guests, or share and how you feel after listening to their experience. Yes.
I will take a chance to be who I'm meant to be. I won't let fear keep me from trying. It's time for me to make a change, to start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up.
Okay. Yes, madam. Any questions?
Yes, sir. It's from Ajit Kulkarni, sir. Is there a fine line between thought-guided visualization versus manifestation? How to differentiate and how much time it takes to clearly differentiate between the two?
Thought-guided visualization is part of a manifestation technique that we'll learn next week when we understand the science of manifestation. It fundamentally starts from our thoughts bring reality. And so then there are some thoughts which are blocking us, feelings, and there are some that we intensify our energy towards. And so the combination of these is manifestation. We'll learn all of it next week.
Yes, sir. Next question is from Ravi S. sir regarding vegetarianism. This question and yesterday's question is from my son. I am a vegetarian, but children are making up their own minds on diet. In the interest of having a balanced perspective, do you see any downsides to a vegetarian diet? Likewise, do you see any upside to a non-vegetarian diet?
No downside at all to a vegetarian diet. Something is natural, there can't be any downside. You just have to see it in the right way. And there cannot be an upside for a non-vegetarian diet because something is so unnatural. Will always have a side effect. Yes, madam.
Yes,
in any
sir.
case, when people take to meditation, they will have their calling for right food choices. It is our duty to create awareness, and then it is letting the people choose their right choices. Meditation will move them to the right choices. So it's if you have to pick between these two, then we of course have to give meditation to them first and let them then decide, and it's bound to happen. Yes, madam.
Last question is from Lavan Sathnathan. It is a very well proven fact that meditation can do magic in us. But do you believe in karma that doesn't allow someone to be consistent with meditation?
Karma is of course there. Law of cause and effect is not a belief, it is there. Whatever is there in the earth plane And if we are energy and matter, let's apply a little bit of scientific temperament here, right? Where energy and matter is tiny, energy all. And in matter, and if you're able to do many things, and then the same thing we'll do in energy, right? Why not? In matter, we're able to do things, we're able to plan. There's got to be planning in the energy state because we have that. So there's got to be planning in energy state. And we have rules here. If you break this, you're going to have this, and there's got to be that there naturally. If we are intelligent here, we are so far more intelligent out there because that's 99.9%. There's only 0.01% of us. So consequence is here. There is a consequence for me for not doing things as agreed in a given situation, which we call law of the land, which is called community guidelines, which is called company guidelines, or whatever. There is a consequence. So is the case with the consequence of breaking the natural laws, which are free will and freedom, free will being, completeness, natural law. I'm complete in all aspects. And if I work with scarcity and then try to steal, snatch, try to take away things, then there is a consequence of not living my true state. And so freedom and free will is a fundamental nature law that we all come with and experience. And then how do you know? You know it today. If somebody is taking away your freedom, will you like it? No way. No way. If they stop you from doing things, will you like it? Not possible. It's a natural state that you want to be respected. You want to be allowed to be free to do what you like to do. That's the reason there is so much of frustration is going on between a teenager and a parent. Not knowing parents push and not knowing how to react, then children also get so agitated. So they both are there. And so law of cause and effect is just by it's a natural thing. It is there and absolutely in the spiritual aspects or whatever. And so then in the energy field. Yes. That's called karma. Law of cause and effect is called karma theory. Yes.
Yeah, here is one more question from Manish Khandelwal, sir. How to balance your earlier practices?
Yes, this for Vijay Kumar. It has Vijay Kumar to answer. So I think the question is, what happened to your earlier practice? Are you still doing them or you put them aside?
So the earlier was my self-paced practice. As I heard with my group and my friends and other things, I gone to YouTube and I gone to have few actually app-based, and I tried for 1 week or two, sitting for 15 to 20 minutes and having that, and I was unable to concentrate. But though I was not having such a knowledge of that logic, why happens and what is this. But again, I had to practice few things where I have to just ease my breath and I have to take few things and all those. There are some standards and steps which is involved. It is not like what I learned in Buddha's Evo, where you could just close your eyes, only concentrate on your normal breath. There's no question of you taking any fast breaths or slow breaths. Or there's no question of you do this one and second one have to follow other step and third step. Not like that. And before coming, there was a wisdom session and knowledge for everything. So automatically, once it gets to your mind, and automatically things will get flow. So that will get subsidized, and this will get improved.
So the answer is that your practice was not long enough before for you to say.
Yes.
So you had tried for 2-3 weeks and then after you left them.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I think it comes as a question to many people, right? That I've been practicing, I have a mantra meditation. I might do my japa. I do my, some other meditation, whatever that is. I do my quiet practice. Can I continue to do that? And then how do I get my time? This one, I like it, but then where is it? I can't let go of it. Something that I practiced for years and years.
Now here I have
Before
one
computer
more.
science came, before computers as a subject came, it was not there as a branch. Best was perhaps electronics. So people were vying for. Before that was there civil initially, then mechanical, then electronics, then computers. Now, each one has, of course, different perspectives, but each one, from a material perspective, has certain advantage over the other. And so you're naturally looking at it saying, if you feel, I mean, there's no something is superior in fear, but if you feel something is giving you a lot more benefit, a lot more experience, then you naturally are moving to that. Pretty simple, right? That is how we actually shift in our life from one practice to the another, one knowledge system to another knowledge system, one belief system to another belief system. It's a constant upgrade. Microsoft Windows computers have upgraded so much now. Upgrade has to happen. And so is the case with our practice. It's got to be. Those who are doing deep worshipping will move towards mantra, will move towards japa, will move towards meditation move. So this is the natural state. They will move towards them. It has got to happen. And preparation of meditation, there are many aspects are there. Asana, pranayama are there to preparation for the body. But now that's in the beginning stages. But as you sort of understand, as you move towards more simpler and simpler and simpler techniques, which are more natural techniques, because everyone must be eligible to be in this technique. Everyone must be given the opportunity. I mean, it's a birthright for everyone to be connected with their source. There cannot be a restriction of unless I do certain pranas, the pranayamas, that I cannot get to meditation. That cannot be there. I don't think Patanjali wrote his yama niyamas and asana pranayama in that context. He abstracted. And abstracted, there is a degenerate case, the default case is there, which is all of them become zero, and it's right there into the right step in there, which is pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. That means a simple meditation of a natural process like this does not require anything else preceding. You might have been already prepared in the past into these. So our understanding is somebody came to breath meditation, and the reason it is being so popular in the world is because it's simple, it's inclusive. And it can be done by anybody. And the nature, of course, allows anything that is much more inclusive, broader to be thriving. That's truth. It's close to the truth. You cannot put too many restrictions on it and make sure that it's only for few people. Then it's not truth. How is it be? When we Aham Brahmasmi is applied to everyone, why is it that somebody cannot take it? Why should it be marred with 20, 30 steps and procedures before you can get there? And so, dear friends, when we get introduced a newer knowledge and wisdom and then techniques, then we must question ourselves about our past, our present, our past techniques, and then naturally move towards it. My family was into deep worshipping, deeply, deeply there. In the process, of course, they were facilitating a lot of things for our entire village on those days, because worship sort of brings us towards understanding that there is something consciousness out there, some system is there that we can be in touch with it, with great. Now, the problem is that if we say that as very superior and you are an inferior, is the problem solved. Then when situation don't show up, then we see something you yourself is very external to that. That God stuff is very external to you, not you. Then you are not empowered. And so then problems come, then we say, okay, I can't do, helpless. And so we need to bridge the gap. And so the moment we understood meditation, we didn't have any problem in moving and making all our time and effort towards meditation. Then to simply be there in doing worshipping. We don't do any more worshipping. Fine about it. It became natural because we do a self-worshipping. Now, what is self-worshipping? Go into meditation. Know yourself. Be in touch with that whole consciousness, which is everything that out there. All gods and goddesses are there in this consciousness. And so you are becoming one with it. So there's no problem in moving towards meditation as a practice. And the moment we understood that it needs to be given to everybody, we didn't have no hesitation in giving more importance to giving meditation than to practice, because when you give, you receive the same energy. So we recognize and then automatically move towards naturally those practices that are simple, that are more effective, more powerful, and we understand the science, then we know how to make an appropriate call on this. Okay, madam, I think let's conclude it. I have another session. Thank you very much, dear friends. Thank you, Kalyan Garu. Thank you, Vijay Kumarji, for the wonderful sharing. Really always great to have other meditators come in with their perspectives and their personal experiences. Thank you. See you, friends. See you tomorrow, Sunday long meditation. So we'll enjoy the moments tomorrow. Of longer, generally we're doing about 75 minutes of meditation. Okay, see you.
I won't live the life others expect of me. I want to be proud of who I'm becoming. It's time for me to make a change, to start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up.
Thank you for joining, dear friends and masters. See you in tomorrow's session for a longer, deep meditation. Happy meditating. Keep meditating. Have a great